Since you in this fucking shit. Incredible job beating 2 low challengers that got too high elo because you guys have a stick in your ass and don't play the game for 5 weeks or so until your shit ass tournament is going on, and then you, you think you're so impressive, but your skill level noticeably dropped down because you didn't play the game enough. It's such a joke, man. But who cares? I don't even play in this tournament. I'm unable to play in this tournament. So who cares? Who cares? I don't need to care. I can have I can have fun in Zone Q shittery. He's also playing Octavia because he's bad in positioning, so he needs this infinite speed boost. Uh, yeah, actually let me play Juli because this guy is actually going way too close to the KO voice. I will punish him now with Juli Goalie. I don't care what my forwards think. This is the pick. Unless there is like Alex in the enemy team, then I'm fucked. But right now, I will punish his ass with Juli. Okay, there's Asher. There's Asher, which is probably not a problem. Probably not a problem. Hmm. I'll be picking Spark. Yeah, I'll be picking Spark. Perfect form. I don't need it. But the goalie could be a problem. Ah, okay, it's Spanky. Okay, it's Spanky. No problem. This is easy to win. Yeah, this is easy to win actually. Ah, bro. Ah, now he's even evading because he's afraid I can actually punish him. What a joke, bro. Ah, okay. See, do you know why you have this goalie right now? Even though it's like a mid-challenger goalie, it's because you didn't play the game. Good luck, have fun with this kind of goalie. Fucking low challenger goalie in like Pro League. Okay, he's maybe back to high challenger, but this guy was in 150 Pro League and he's like a mid-challenger goalie. So have fun playing these ranked games. Holy yeah. Oh, okay. Same goes for Gerster, basically. See, I already KO'd him in round 2. Remember, you want to stop playing Rune and Octavia because you're bad at the game and want to actually learn to play the game, right? Because holy, what an embarrassing scene, man. I don't have this problem because I've played all characters. You can see it on my stats list. My fundamentals are high. I don't need to play any specific character to win the games. If anything, I'm actually mad that the devs are pushing in so many damage awakenings because this makes it much more easier to win against people that are lesser skilled than you are. Oh, okay. Ah, shit. I was looking for a KO, but didn't happen. So. Ah, my dash didn't trigger the core. Unlucky. Oh. Oh, okay. Holy. Yeah, this teleport. scared him. Oh shit! Yeah, if I knew the secondary is gonna be placed, I would have triggered the hood a little bit more later. Almost. The anti-knockback on Asher's secondary saved him. I missed. Yeah, if you still think I can't even get into the playoffs, you're a joke at this point. Okay, so these noobs really want to have Spark of Agility or Twin Drive. Question is, should I pick Spark? No, I should pick Agility. Oh, he doesn't even pick Agility. This dumbass. Holy. Look, you don't need Twin Drive if you have a lot of speed, because you can just dribble the core away from me and keep up the secondary. Twin Drive is just bad idea. Unless you wanted to deny Dex V, but now Dex V has speed, you know. It's also, is this a good Kazan? Do you want to him not to have twin drive, or can you give him twin drive? In return, you have more speed. You need to take these kinds of risks. You can make these kind of risk things if you have information, which you have if you play the ranked game enough, the mode. Yeah, I should have dash punched earlier. I thought that would go in. Oh, my bad. Yeah, I don't know if this was a good punch. It did its job, I think. Nice. Yeah, man. Some of these people are definitely embarrassing our scene hole here. Ooh. Oh. I need to be careful not to get KO'd by Asher. Ah, I didn't reach it, my bad. Oh, he's out dribbling him, holy hell. This is a seasoned high challenger versus a mid challenger which barely peaked into high elo gameplay. Now he's getting out a little bit. This is like sweet revenge. Holy yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, my bad. I don't know if this punch was good, but I reduced his. Oh, okay. Another punch, just to keep him low. Ah, I waste. I shouldn't have done that. Oh. Oh. scout died. Holy hell. Okay, okay. I also don't want to like overextend like right now. Yeah, I needed to dash backwards. Holy hell. Okay, here's a lot of cooldown. Yeah, it's gonna be a problem. Like Kai. Kai got cooldown now. He can spam all the abilities. Yeah, Twin Wife and Chronoboost. I guess it's a free win for them. That is why they picked this character. Because they need this kind of unlimited speed and refreshing duration to actually be someone in the top 30. But what they did is not denying me prize fighter. I have now 200 power, which gives me an overtime red speed core. But Bengi has so much cooldown. Holy hell. It's just that Kai now has all this cooldown, so my team can't advance because he keeps spamming these 6 bullets. Holy yeah, that's why he's playing Kai. There's a lot of people that just pick specific characters, so they have specific resources to them. Yeah. Okay, I need to log in. What is he even doing, bro? Yeah, wow, impressive. You have infinite speed and duration. Wow, impressive goal, dude. What a loser, man. This is why he's playing this card, by the way, because he doesn't have these skills to score on his own, so he needs all these infinite resources to be something. It's an embarrassing, because this guy was in like a top 1 team, I think, for a while, or top 2. But I didn't think this scene was this lobster, no? Six bullets again. This is so boring gameplay. Is the reason Octavia is not nerfed at all because people like these are like in the top 5 and then the devs are yeah, I don't know. I have no clue what the devs are doing. But Octavia definitely should not be in the game as a character. Just core chasing. Oh yeah. He's going way too back because he doesn't even want to get punched. doesn't even want to risk it. Holy hell. I don't know what this Asher is doing. Holy hell, man. I need to go off after this. It's this scene, holy hell. I mean, it's enjoyable to beat noobs like this, but usually I don't get lobbies where I am in an equal advantage, because these guys are not playing enough. So I get like low quality lobbies. So I know it's okay, I guess. Because everyone in this lobby, no. Everyone peaked Prolik here, but not my cousin. So I'm actually like, this game is actually not in my favor. He's just going back because he needs his infinite resource. Can't punish him for being low stagger. Because with this infinite scaling speed ability, he just can travel completely on the opposite of the field. That's why he's playing this character. Not because it takes skill. Nah, this character doesn't take skill. Because he needs these characters, and it pisses me off that these people are even close to top 30. It's actually embarrassing. No, but I wouldn't be even mad at this person, but this is the kind of person which stops playing the game for like 5 weeks, and then I have the most terrible queues, and then one week before a S-tier tournament starts, people like these are booting up the game again. It feels super disrespectful to a competitive scene, man, you know. What's even left in this scene at this point? Like, most of these people are just hypocrites, man. I feel like Hide and Gold is a good person. Man. So far I have not seen anything shitty from them. Like, I know that like smurfed in like season 1 when they, but they were like kind of lobster in season 1. And it's like over a year ago. Like, I wouldn't. Oh, okay, nice primary. Like, I'm not gonna be mad at someone having an alt account over a year ago. Impressive gameplay. Infinite scaling speed. Impressive gameplay. I didn't hit my dash up. That's okay. Oh. Let's just put an end to this game. Hey, what the fias, bro? What the fias? And put it straight on my YouTube channel. Let's do it. It's a sort of a name tag, like you would have in like VARs when you kill someone. This. Oh, he didn't put up his primary. Okay. Oh, that is. Okay. Infinite speed, very impressive. Still losing though. Oh wait. Oh. Impressive. Don't have any energy. Goodbye. Oh. I have enough speed. Forward core. Oh, what was this? Infinite speed. There we have it again. Who needs to be in position if he can just camp on the other side and activate his infinite speed ability? Impressive gameplay, dude. God, no team should take this kind of. Like, we have so many better products at this point. He's evading. Impressive. Infinite speed. Ah, nice. So impressive having infinite speed. You're so skilled. Holy hell. Pisses me off, this character. And the other car he mains is fucking Rune. Guess what Rune is? Oh. Okay, Gun, Dash Function. Ah. You need to aim, buddy. You need to aim, or you lose the game. Infinite speed. There we go. Impressive. Infinite speed and multi-hit. What else do you need, Mr. Lamacraft? Game is kind of lagging. Nuke down. And you lost the game with an infinite speed and Chronoboost and twin drive and spark with like stagger. Good job, you lost this game purely on your own fault. Man, this is embarrassing. I need to get off. This is just embarrassing. Even for me. Embarrassing. It's infinite speed. It's not only infinite speed. Do you get this? How strong infinite speed can be? Like infinite scaling. You can get to like 1,000, 1,500 if you like keep going back and forth, right? Especially with the Dash Awakening, that's gonna be even higher numbers. Not only can it be technically infinite speed, he's also increasing the duration of it. Like be it either of these things, increasing the duration and keeping like 40 speed, which is already high, 40% speed. Mike, do you know how much 40% speed is? If you have Chronoboost, you start with like 30. Let's say 30. The average character starts with 450, right? 450. So 10% is 45, right? So 20% is 90. And 30% is 135. So imagine you have 135 speed. You start with that. And now imagine this thing can theoretically be on forever. Because with this speed, you can just out-rebel your enemies, especially on like night market, I guess. Now imagine not only do you can keep up this duration and can make it even longer with some awakenings, it also scales. It scales even higher. At some point you are, if you start at your goal zone, at some point your speed is so high you can be at the other end of the like at the enemy goal zone in 1 second. This character does not deserve to have this ability. But here's the thing. This character doesn't even reach the top 3 of the most unbalanced kids in this game. It's Kazan. Kazan has 11 seconds on all of his abilities, and he has 2 of them. So you kind of divide it by 2, but let's be conservative and give him 7 seconds instead of 6. No imagined about 7 seconds, but that's not even representing the reality that he can pop off all of these 4 abilities in rapid succession. If you play something like Juno and you have all these cooldowns awakenings, you are still hard limited to 3 seconds by the game. That's kinda not happening on Kazan. And there's another thing. Because he has all these high cooldowns and he has 4 different abilities, all these cooldown awakenings is gonna lower his cooldown even more. So instead of 11 seconds at some point, he could have 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6 seconds on both of his abilities, which usually is then just 3 seconds. And now we didn't even get at the point what his abilities can do, right? So let's summarize Kazan as a character. He starts with a big strike zone from the beginning. He starts with a big strike zone. Not only starts he with a big strike zone, he starts with extra core knockback on his strike zone. 2 different advantages he already starts with. Like, imagine that's such a huge advantage. And now he has low stagger, right? But he has one ability where he can jump up in the air and avoid any damage. And he can prolong this if he times it right with his 1 second ultimate to smash down somewhere. And especially if he has like 1 dash awakening, which a lot of Kazans usually have actually. He can like where he gets down is gonna be very far away. So not only is he this much up in the air, right? He is also far away after he got like this evading for free. He's gonna heal up his stagger. You don't have a chance to finish him. So his slow stagger is not a disadvantage most of the time. Then he has... Okay, so this is in combination with his big strike zone, which is already big. If he manages to lose that, he has an hook. He has an hook which is even bigger than the big strike. Imagine this. So let's say the goalie somehow manages to win against a much bigger strike zone. Now he hooks, right? And then he strikes again, which are like 2 interactions. Good luck winning the second interaction, by the way, because he starts with a bigger strike zone once again. Now, even if you manage to somehow, despite don't even having the resources for it, manage to somehow even defend the second interaction, now he's gonna dash at the core. And then he's gonna strike for a 3rd time. And by then most goalies do not have a chance to defend it. And then it goes in. And now mind you, these are just 3 abilities. These are just 3 advantages he has. We didn't even come to the part where he has his yellow kit. He still has another primary left. He technically can still dash another time with his yellow. It depends on if he has extra dash range for his yellow thing. But his yellow primary definitely can still contribute to a 4th interaction. And by that, even an Alex would not be able to defend it anymore. And what these devs don't understand, that if you play this character enough, at some point you will have this memorized, this pattern, what you need to do. Strike, hook, dash, strike, change ultimate, primary, that kind of thing, you know. It has nothing to do that this character is complicated. It might at first it might look complicated, but with all these advantages, this might be one of the most easiest character to play. Once you got down this combination. That's why I'm so fucking annoyed by these devs. This character, why did this character gotten buffed last patch? if someone is so bad that he can't even win with this character and he's dragging down this win rate, yeah, why would you buff this character? It's impressive. And then we come to Rune. Right? Rune with this fucking insta range primary. He can be completely out of position. There was one game I was on fucking Juli Goalie, right? I shot my primary down. The Rune had more speed than me, but he was still behind me, which means he was completely doing bad in positioning, and I was doing good. Do you know what he did, despite being like at least one core length behind me? And even though my primary was already reaching to the core, he was changing the trajectory of the core from behind me. Do you know how unskilled this character is? Do you know how impressively bad this kid is? And he's seeing no major rerock. And that's just his primary range. We didn't even get to the part where he can be a very good second goalie, which just puts down all these primaries at the barrier. Or his ult even. I don't mind if this at least Rune could technically be a Bennings character, but you would need to drastically reduce his primary range. So before all these people found out how OP Rune is actually, like all these people that weren't that good at the game anymore, they needed to search for a new character that was OP. Before all that happened, we had some players that did insane shit on Rune, like shooting backwards and then the primary activates the core, you have a striker set, that kind of thing. We had some players like that. I don't mind if a Rune could make impressive plays like this. This is always what I liked about this character. So you need to drastically reduce this primary range, so you could no longer just stand in a like in 600 range and wait. You can literally wait and then click and pop this primary on the goalie. First of all, for some reason the devs gave the primary an ROE range. So even if it's like a very small size, because it didn't finalize yet, like if it's super small, it still has a huge range in like its circle range, right? Because they gave it an ROE effect for some reason. So the Rune can technically wait until the core is near the goalie and then pop the primary, and most of the time the goalie will not be able to do anything about it, and it results in a goal. It doesn't matter if I play slow, it doesn't matter if I play fast, it doesn't matter if I like to bait things. At some point, like, I have to constantly put my mental resources into this singular interaction, right? It's not like this only happens once in a round. This can happen at least 3 times. By the third time, it's gonna be my goal. Doesn't matter how bad the Rune is. At some point, it's gonna be my goal. There was even one match where I was like defending very well against 2 Pro-Leagues, and then there was a Challenger Rune, and this Challenger Rune did more damage to my defense than the other 2 Pro-Leagues ever could do. I'm so sick of these characters. So Kazan Rune, right? Kazan Rune. Let me see before I forget anyone. Kazan Centauro. Oh, I gave him. Wow, I have many affinity tokens. I didn't even know. This Centauro character, 3 dashes. Do you know what the disadvantage of melee characters are in all games? Not only this one, they have no range. This character gets it all. He can stop the core for free every 8 seconds on the battlefield. Any other character that does have this ability, like Dubo, right? He can stop the core 18 seconds, double the cooldown. He gets this for free every 8 seconds. And on top of that, 3 dashes, a projectile on top of the dash. It's not even a dash, it's a projectile and dash. So he has all of these things. 3 dashes. And by the way, this is a dash. Do you know what he gets on his ultimate? With Super Surge, he has 30% extra knockback and damage on his ultimate, because the devs gave this a dash tag. So you can also ultimate with Cento from a much further place because it's dash range. So he can, for example, he can pick Super Surge and Specialized. Where is it? And if you don't evade it, you're gonna get KO'd. And it does so much damage then. And it's not like it's hard to get Super Surge. Like, there's so many characters which don't want dashes. There's a few characters, but usually you do something like ban Kazan and then the other one gets center or whatever. Yeah, it's so fucked up. You need more bans, at least two, I feel like. So yeah, these three characters are the worst in the game. Only then we come to Octavia's, having infinite speed and duration. And if I can give two other mentions, they give Rasmus and Kai cast to last on their secondaries for free. 4.5 seconds. This is ridiculous. 2.5 is this even up to date? Isn't this longer? They gave these characters cast to last for free. This is also very bad patching. You know. Of course, I think it was justified that I was laughing about a guy that only mains Octavia and Rune. I think that was justified. But we have worse problems than that. And the original reason I got mad at him is because the game before this one, he was constantly mocking me. Even though he is partly at fault that we have people in elos they do not belong in, and then we have all these one-sided matches, and he was on the other side where I wasn't able to win the game because it was so one-sided, and he was like circling around me like microaggression. So my bad that I was actually mocking him next game. I think that was very justified, especially because he was in like a top 2 or top 1, I think top 2 EU team. So you would think he would be a more impressive person. No, I think you could have put anyone else in his team spot and they would have done equally as well. When I just saw his skills, like holy hell. It pisses me off. Do you also know what Octavia and Rune can do at the same time? They have a very easy time to dodge knockback based skills. Rune can just secondary, and with Octavia I guess you can just run to the very end of the KO. But this is not skillful gameplay. This is just picking gimmick characters, which you can do, but I'm expecting people that grinded this game for 3,000 of hours not to stick to gimmick characters, but that they have a basic amount of fundamental skills, which I don't see on this person. This person just did a lot of gimmick style play on this character, which everyone can practice these things and do just as well as them, but I guess not a lot of people have fun playing the game like this. I have fun playing a lot of different characters just because I enjoy the general gameplay of this game, right? And then there are some people that are like, not him, but there's people that are like hard stuck in an elo, and then they look for something like Kazan or Rune as a character. Then they push like 2-3 elo leagues above their real skill, and then whenever they aren't on these characters, they have like a 4 level difference. It's impressive. Usually if you are like if your character gets banned that you main, these people usually are like 1 or 2 level in XP behind. But these people like main Kazan, only Kazan or Rune, if they are not on this character, I saw a dude being 4 levels behind, which is very impressive. If you're 4 levels behind, it's like a gold playing in challenger lobbies, right? That's how far behind 4 levels are. Just to put it as a reference. So it's a joke. It's a joke. how some things in this game are not as balanced as they should be, especially Kazan. Kazan should be disabled. I don't think the devs have a good idea how to balance him with the current kit he has. He needs to be disabled until he gets a fresh set of abilities, especially not having 4 abilities or even more. Technically, it's more than 4. Yeah, this character is not balanceable, and the fact that they buffed him, last patch, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. But I expect nothing less from devs that come from League. League is full of these nonsense characters and balances. I'm gonna take a small break just to wait. Yeah, okay, I see. That's crazy to say. You see, I've played all characters. You can look it up on my profile. So I have a very high fundamental. So I kind of know which character is good, what are the good things about the character, what are the bad things about the character. I know all of that. And I was thinking that I'm not the only one that has these skills. But the more I play against these supposed to be pro players, the more I see that a lot of these players are just sticking to specific gimmick characters. Not all of them. There are some respectable names. But some of them are very embarrassing, man. Yeah, anyways. Yeah, it was a while ago. I wasn't looking at chat because I had a monologue, I guess. And also, I've played this game for what? 2 hours. I need a break. Definitely need a break so I can play this game in half an hour again. Like just a mental reset, I guess. And also uploading this Juli game because holy hell, what a statement! You're losing to a Juli Goalie with infinite speed. That's a big statement, bro. Yeah. See ya. Have a good day.